Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda. I've got a Minky unboxing to do with you today, but before I do that, I just wanted to update you on the video I did the other day, the Fabulosa Electrify washing machine cleanser. Now, this bottle, as I said the other day, this bottle is for a 2 wash. So I put half of the bottle in today, followed the instructions, half of the bottle in today, and did a really quick hot wash, 15-minute hot wash. Well, it's 40, which is the hottest it would go on to at that speed, at that length of time. So you put it in empty, let it run its cycle, and that's it, it's done. And I opened the door. Once it had finished, I opened the washer door. My lord, it smells amazing. So it's done whatever it needed to do to the washer. I can't believe it. The smell is fantastic. It smells really fresh. And I don't know how long it's going to last, but it does smell really fresh and clean. So well done, Fabulosa. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Okay. So yeah. So for those of you that subscribe, thank you for staying with us. I've got a little boy on my knee at the minute. Barney is feeling a little bit, I don't know what's wrong with him today, post-Christmas blues I think. So he's like wanting a cuddle all the time. So I thought I'd just stick him on my knee. So yeah, for those of you that have subscribed, thank you. Thanks for following me. Thanks for staying with me through all the madness. If you haven't, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. My video channel is based on hauls and storage, or it will be based on storage ideas and things as we go through. Cleaning products, reviews, anything really, just life in general, cooking, baking, Christmas, COVID, whatever you need it to be, we'll be doing videos on it, whatever the moment is or takes us, or whatever's happening at the time that we do the video. If there's anything that we need to report. This little boy is a very, very timid little boy and needs a lot of cuddles, don't you? So yeah, give me a thumbs up, especially if you like the dog. I've got another dog who's it's an old Cavalier King Charles, my old boy, Big Charlie. He is a snorer, so if ever you're looking at a video and you hear a dog snoring, it'll be him. And I've also got another lasser, Lasser Apso, which is what Barney is. I've got another one called Toby, who we rehomed from someone about 2 years ago, I think. So, but he's asleep as well, so he's quite a good boy. But when they start fighting, oh my God, it's chaos. Anyhow, yeah. So I digress. So going back to the channel, please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss anything, so that you're in the loop. And without further ado, I shall go on with my haul. But just before I do that, I just want to give a quick mention. Those of you that do subscribe know that I like Diet Coke, and on the new cans, I've just noticed these slogans, and they're really different. And this one says, "I will be open like never before." I'm assuming this is all for the mental health and mindfulness that's happening at the moment because of COVID, helping us to stay positive, or trying to stay positive. This one says, "I'm not the best at grand gestures, but I will try." And this one, these are the ones that I've had today. This one says, "I promise to do better just for you." This one I haven't opened yet. I just pulled this other one out of the box. "This year's naysayers won't get us down." So yeah, there's lots of good slogans on them at the minute, and I don't know if that's going to be a new thing, or if it's just odd box that they're doing. I'm not sure. It does say on here, personalise your Coke can at coke.co.uk/open to better. So I don't know, I might have to have a look at that actually. It might be quite interesting. Can you remember last year, I think it was last year, that they did the named bottles and things? Well, they're doing obviously something similar with these slogan cans as well. So, moving on, get yourself your favourite drink, make sure you're cosy. I've got my new Christmas Jim Jams on. These were from Home Bargains, couldn't think then. I got these this year off my aunt for Christmas. Last year I got the plain pink velour, they're like a dusky pink velour colour. So yeah, these are lovely and soft, and the flowers, like big, I don't know what they are, I don't know if they're peonies or like wild roses, whatever, but they are really warm and comfy. Anyhow, I ordered from Minky a few bits and pieces, because as I said in the video the other day, I'm trying to sort out all my cleaning gear and have a reshuffle of everything, so that I'm just using like microfiber cloths and Minky cloths and things, and Fabulosa and Zaflora as my main cleaning agents. So I went on their website because I'd seen on my Instagram channel, which is Happy Place 366. If you want to join me on there as well, I'd really appreciate that as well. I'd seen some advertising on there, or recommendations on there from other people, about the offers that were on at Minky at the time. So I went on the website and I ordered a Minky Wistery. I'm reading it on here. Minky Winter Mystery Bundle with Zoflora. So I ordered that, and that's arrived today. I ordered a sink side tidy with 3 Minky pads in there. It stores up to 3 and you get 3 with it. And it's holy or something, so it lets the air circulate. That didn't arrive. I'll come on to that in a second. And I ordered a new sink drying mat and a hob scraper, because I have a ceramic hob, and if you don't get the spills off straight away, it can be sometimes difficult to get it off. I do usually wipe it straight away as soon as I've finished cooking if there's something spilt, but I just thought the ceramic hob scraper is a good backup. So I ordered that, and I thought it'd be good for the windows as well. You know, getting the odd little bit of paint off, gloss paint off the windows or anything, that kind of thing. So I ordered that as well. Now, and then I ordered the mystery bundle. But as I said, the sink tidy thing didn't come. So I emailed them today and said it hadn't arrived, and they just emailed me back and said, did I want to replace a replacement one, or did I want a refund? Which I thought was brilliant. No arguments, no questions, nothing. So I have ordered it to come. So when it does come, I will share that with you as well. So I'll go through the first bit. That's the ceramic hob scraper. This was $2.99, and it's got a blade inside that, in fact, let's open it. It says ideal for tiles, ceramic and glass hobs. So let's have a look. Let's see, not opened it as yet. So that's it. Yep. So you slide this button down and it exposes the blade at the top, and then you scrape any food residue or deposits off your cooker or whichever, and then it's a safety blade, so obviously you push it back, which I've got, my thumbs are aching at the minute. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to have a coughing fit. I'll pause a second. Right, I'm back after I've had the coughing fit. Yeah, so I've returned back to safe mode, which means this plastic's covering the blade, so it's safe. It says on the actual packet, if you have a look, it shows you the in-use mode and the safe mode, and it's got the instructions on here as well of what to do and what not to do with that. So that can go in the recycling, and that can go over there. I'll find a little place for it later. Now that was $2.99, I can't remember if I said that. I bought the antibacterial drying mat as well. I don't have actually a draining board on my sink, it's just an inset Belfast sink with no drainer, so I always use a drying mat. Now, I normally get them from Home Bargains and what have you, but I saw this one and it's an antibacterial one. This is from the Minky range, and it just says that it's a perfect solution for overflowing dish rack. Handy super absorbent microfiber drying mat can be positioned adjacent to your dish rack to create an additional drying space for crockery and cutlery. The mesh layer, which is that bit underneath there, increases the airflow to provide faster drying, while the luxurious foam inner ensures delicate items are cushioned as they dry. It is quite thick and padded. It says that it leaves no unwanted marks or residue. The silver antibacterial technology prevents growth of bacteria whilst eliminating bad odours. The antibacterial protection remains active in the mat for 30 washes and ensures it stays fresher for longer. You can hand or machine wash this at 30 degrees. Wash it regularly and allow to dry naturally, but don't use fabric conditioner on it, it says. So I shall be giving that a go. My other one, it needed replacing anyway, so I shall be popping that out on my sink and see how that works. But it's not going to be an overflow, it'll be my main drainer. I don't really have that many pots on there actually to drain because I have a dishwasher, so but it's just handy if you have the odd glass or it's like a pan that need to wash up or anything in between cooking or what, that kind of thing. So put those to one side. Now the exciting bit. Oh, I've noticed I put my glasses on as well, if you didn't notice, while I was having my coughing fit. The Minky Winter Mystery Bundle, I'm glad I don't have to say that fast, was £9.99, and it says here, contents 12. Well, I know that there was 2 Minky cloths, and I know that there was a bottle of free Zoflora in there. But when I opened the box, this box is full. It only did contain this mystery pack. This was £9.99, so the value is fantastic. So I'll show you what's in. It's got a 250ml bottle of Zoflora in Winter Morning, which I do like. Midnight Blooms is my favourite, but I do like the Winter Morning as well. I tend to buy this one and the Midnight Blooms, the most regularly purchased ones that I get. So that's that one. It's 250ml. This came with the snowflake pad and the reindeer one. Okay, so those are your 2 cloths and your Zoflora. I also got, this came with it, the dish brush. What does this one say? High quality dish brush, robust bristles, soft grip handle, and it is. It's got a hole at the end for hanging it up to dry. And then, I've not seen these before, heavy duty performance for an outstanding result, grill and pan cloths, scrubbers. So that's the M cloth grill and pan. Now I did look and they are £2.50 on the internet, on the website, so this is all the mystery bundle. And then a pack of Minky 5 traditional dishcloths. Let's see what they're like. I've just finished my other dishcloth, so let me have a look. Oh, they're a big size. That's good. And when they're knitted like this, it gives you more abrasiveness for pots, so that's good. Even though I don't wash many, I do wipe round everything all the time. So they're nice and stretchy, and they're nice and soft, even though you can tell that they're going to be good for getting stuck on bits and bobs off your plates, whatever. So yeah, so that one can go in my sink and the other 4 can go in my drawer. That's good for 5 then. So those can go in my drawer. And this says Minky traditional dishcloth made from the finest cotton rich fibres. Also in there I got 2 extra thick sponge cloths, hold 7 times their weight in water, super absorbent and ideal for spillages. They're both yellow. Now all these will come in useful, whatever the 4. 3 festive scourers, they're the Christmas tree ones. This is why it's a mystery bundle, because obviously they're moving on now, it's not Christmas, but I'm not bothered about that. I'll still use these now even though it's not Christmas. But heavy duty ones, festive scourers. Just says for best results use wet with your usual cleaning liquid, rinse thoroughly before and after use. So they're quite nice. It's still Christmas even though it's January and I'm not bothered anyway. And then 2 reindeer ones. These are non-scratch, so that's good if you're doing glass or anything. They're cutie pies, although being that close together it looks a bit, anyhow, that's just my mind. And this one is 3 snowmen, non-scratch. The snowmen, one's upside down for packaging obviously. These just say, ensure dishes and utensils are kept sparkling clean over the festive period. Or we could add on to there, and during spring and summer, if they last that long. And then this one obviously is coming up for Valentine's next month. It says, love heart scourer, heavy duty, love from Minky. So that's nice. That's more on theme for what's coming up. And then in a minute, Charlie, that's Charlie whinging to get up on the chair, just bear with me a second. So, last but not least, 2 super thick sponge wipes. One's pink, one's yellow. They're really thick, aren't they? These ones. And these say Minky super thick sponge wipes produced from the highest quality cellulose sponge, making them incredibly versatile and absorbent, with the ability to hold up to 10 times their own weight in water. Extremely durable, long lasting and safe to use on all surfaces. Ideal for wiping, cleaning, mopping up spillages around the home. Can you wash these? Let's have a look. Best results used with your usual cleaning liquid. Rinse thoroughly in warm water before and after each use to remove excess dye. Allowed to dry naturally. Hand wash and replace wipes regularly now, so you can't wash them, but I'll probably, when it's near the end of this where it looks a bit grubby, what I will do is pop one in the dishwasher and let you know if they're clean in the dishwasher. I do tend to put dishcloths and things in the dishwasher if they're looking a bit grubby, or in the washing machine. But if I'm not running the washing machine, I will pop my dishcloth in the dishwasher on the top rack, so it just clean it, and it's steam as well, isn't it, obviously, so it anti-backs it as well. So we'll give those a go in the washer anyway, near the end of its natural life, if you like. And eco-friendly these as well, biodegradable, eco-friendly, made in the UK. That's what we like to hear. By appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, manufacturers of cleaning and laundry products. There we go. So yeah, so that was the mystery pack. So if I was you, I'd jump on there and order one of these mystery packs. If you need to stock up, obviously, I'm not encouraging you to spend your money, but I did need to stock up. I've kept running things low at the moment, been running things down, so that I knew after Christmas I wanted to replenish all my cleaning stuff. Because after so long, cloths, no matter how you look after them, whether you wash them all the time or whether you don't wash them all the time, whatever, they don't last forever. So I just did want to replace them anyway. I've just got to find a new home for them now, which is, I'm in the middle of sorting out my cupboards and stuff, so I will do that. And I don't normally use a dish brush, but because, as I say, I use a dishwasher. However, when I'm in on my own, if hubby's working and he's out at night and he's not home for dinner or whatever, I'll probably wash my own bits and bobs up and use my brush. So that's good. I'm not averse to washing up, I just don't do it. It's the same thing, really, isn't it? So yeah, I hope you're looking after each other. I hope you're looking after yourself. Bear in mind about the COVID, you need to be careful. Don't keep watching the news, it's depressing. It's drove me mad today with all this about Donald Trump and then how many people have died today and how many people died yesterday, and all about the vaccine and can we get it to people in time, can't we get it to people in time. Oh, it drives you to distraction, honestly. So I turned off and watched YouTube on some of my subscribers that I subscribe to. Some of the channels I subscribe to when I can speak. I watched some of YouTube instead, and then my parcel came and I thought, well, I'll do a unboxing, and I haven't been too well today. I'm still at the tail end of whatever this bug thing is that I've got. I got a new Ted Baker lip gloss for Christmas, so I haven't got any makeup on, but I just tried my Ted Baker lip gloss. It feels quite nice actually. I don't like lip glosses when they feel sticky. You know, when you feel like you've got glue all over your mouth. It's not a matte one, but it's not like sticking together, and sometimes they go like stringy. Maybe that's because we put too much on. I don't know. I need to do my nails. I need to do a food shop, so I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I don't know yet if I feel well enough to go out or not tomorrow. I was going out with my friend for a walk tomorrow before, but she's got quite a lot on tomorrow, so we've rescheduled it for Monday anyway. I don't want her to get this bug because she's vulnerable, so I don't want her to get this bug, even though I'll have the mask on and everything. I just don't want to put her at any risk really, so I've rearranged that with her. And I think what I'll do, if I do go shopping, I'll go early morning and then I will be back and I can do some sorting out. I've done my under sink cupboard tonight, so I've put everything in there, cleaning stuff. I've thrown quite a lot of old stuff away, and I've just put because my under sink cupboard is really small and there's all the pipe work in there and everything, so I have a couple of little slim baskets, like a shoebox size, in there for stuff that we're using at the moment, and then the spare stuff I'm going to be storing in my utility. Now I did the haul the other day, last week, with a few bits and bobs in, and I put that on here day before yesterday I think, and in there I bought some baskets and things, so I'm going to be doing a cleaning basket that I can take around the house with me, as I showed you, and I'm going to get some more baskets. And in my utility I have like it's like a worktop above my washer and my dishwasher, and I'm going to get some of the wham baskets, which are just the plain plastic, solid plastic baskets, not the woven or anything, and I'm going to put all the spare stuff and maybe the cloths, maybe have one for cloths, one for sponges, that type of thing, and stand them all on my worktop so that they're all nice and neat and tidy. I'm clearing out and decluttering as well, as you know, those of you that follow me. When we sell the house, we're going to be moving. I'm not having any viewings at the moment because of coronavirus. I don't know if they're allowed or not, but I've made a decision that I don't really want people to come to the house at the moment. It's this new strain of the virus is too risky. So if you are allowed to view, so be it, but I'm just not taking the risk of doing it at the moment. We didn't take advantage of anybody coming over Christmas, apart from my aunt who's in our bubble, because we were too nervous about it, and the news is just getting worse, so we've decided not to have any more viewings at the minute, and come March, April, hopefully things will have picked up a little bit, and then we can start and do viewings again. So it'll give me more chance to sort a few more bits and bobs out, a few more cupboards out and things, and I'm going to do some more hamper baskets for people, and I might actually try and see if anyone's interested in purchasing them. I don't know yet, but I've always done baskets and they always seem really popular, so it's something that I'm thinking about doing anyhow. So yeah, let me know if you think that's a good idea, so that you get a personal gift rather than just a gift. If it's your birthday or for Valentine's or whatever, it's something that you can do that's personal. You can order things like, if it's somebody's got a special bottle of wine that they prefer and special chocolates, you could do a wine and chocolate hamper for Valentine's Day with their specific favourites in there, rather than just a bog standard bottle of wine and a box of chocolates that comes in the hampers that are in these mass produced hamper companies and things. So that's what I'm thinking along those lines. So yes, any comments that you've got about the video, or any questions that you've got, or anything that you'd like me to do a haul, like whether it's Poundland. I don't know if they're actually open at the minute, Poundland, because I suppose it will be because they sell food, so they class it as essential, don't they? There are a few things I need from Poundland. The bamboo lidded storage containers, I quite like those, the glass ones. So I might have to have, when I feel better, I might have to have a trip to the Poundland if it's over and do a bit of food shop, plus have a look what other bits and pieces they've got in there. And they also get ibuprofen and things from Poundland as well, if I'm in there. So, for now, my darlings, I will bid you good night. What time are we on? 10 to 9 on Thursday night. I may go watch television in bed. I may read my book. I got 2 books for Christmas. One's the new Piers Morgan and one's the Philip Schofield, and hubby got the Captain Tom book, so 3 to read there. I just started the Philip Schofield. I read the preface yesterday, so I may have a read of that. I may go to bed and read that. I may go to bed and read and watch TV. I'm just started watching Bridgerton, is it called? Something like that anyway. And I've got, it's quite funny is that in places, so I do quite like that. So I may go watch that. I think I'm on the 3rd episode. But other than that, I should say good night. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, be kind and stay safe. Alright my loves. And thank you for watching.